Wat Prayun, located on the Chao Phraya River in Bangkok, perfectly embodies the idiom, living in the shadow of another. Despite its location, historical significance, royal status, and the beauty of both its stupa and turtle grotto, the temple remains relatively unknown, even among Bangkokians. Just across the mighty Chao Phraya from Wat Prayun stands the great Wat Po. On this side of the river, just 15 minutes on foot will deliver one to Wat Arun, by far Thailand's most internationally recognized temple. And holiest of all in the Thai Buddhist tradition is the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, just minutes away by taxi. Indeed, as a temple, Wat Prayun not only lives in the shadow of another, it lives in multiple. The temple complex was built in the 1820s on what was previously a coffee plantation. At this time, Thailand was still known as Siam. Wat Prayun is legally known as Wat Prayurawang Sawat Warawihan, named in honor of Prayun Wang, the highest-ranking Siamese noble of the day, who charitably endowed this land for the temple's construction. Apart from being a lifelong friend and trusted advisor to King Rama III, it can be said without exaggeration that Prayun Wang single-handedly led Siam in its relations with essentially every Western power. It was on the grounds of Wat Prayun that Thailand's first modern surgical procedure was performed. Immediately upon the temple's completion, during the opening festival, a deadly mishap involving fireworks, a faulty cannon, and ultimately the detonation of a large quantity of gunpowder resulted in death and injury to hundreds. The intense volume of the blast drew countless locals to the aid of their countrymen. In their midst was Dan Beach Bradley, an American doctor and Christian missionary from upstate New York. Among the casualties was a monk bleeding so profusely, imminent death was all but certain. With knowledge of the most modern medical practices, Dr. Bradley stemmed his bleeding by surgical amputation of an arm decimated beyond remedy. The monk lived, and Dr. Bradley's fame spread rapidly, ultimately becoming personal physician to the King of Siam and the royal family. It is noteworthy that this is the same king who brought the British travel writer Anna Leon Owens to the royal court of Siam as an English teacher. The unusual friendship that developed between Anna Leon Owens and her royal master became the basis for the classic novel Anna and the King of Siam. There you have a bit about this hidden gem known as Wat Prayun.